Good morning, friends, and welcome back. This is Everything I Eat in a Week. For those of you who are new around here, my name is Rosalind, and this is Top 5 Eateries, a channel where I bring you along on my food-filled adventures in Los Angeles and beyond. When I'm not exploring the food scene or working on content for this channel, I'm busy in my role as head of social media for an entertainment and media company. I work fully remote, so my mornings usually consist of a good cup of coffee, a refreshing walk, and usually I'm intermittent fasting, but some days, like today, I'll have a balanced breakfast before diving into my work from home routine. So I'm gonna make myself some lunch now, and in this part of the video, I am working with Chai Noodles. They've kindly sent me a package of their instant beef Lanzhou noodles. Each order comes with 8 packets, as well as this beautiful porcelain bowl, which is very generous of them. I have not made it yet, so let's make it together and have a little taste test. So first you boil some water to cook your noodles in. It takes about 3 to 5 minutes to cook these. Once that's ready, we drain the noodles and add it to the porcelain bowl. The first thing we'll do, we'll add the soup, and then we'll add the radishes. This is the vegetables. I love me some chili oil, so we'll add that as well. Oh, yum. And garlic sauce. I'm a big fan of garlic, so for sure. And you can top with whatever you want, but I'm just gonna put all of them in. And just FYI, you can add beef to this, eggs, additional vegetables, and I think I'm definitely gonna do that next time. Definitely gonna add some beef, but I didn't have any today, so I'm just gonna make this as it is. And then finally you top with boiled water. You mix this well. Oh wow, that smells amazing already. Wow. Wow, that's so delicious. That's crazy how jam-packed with flavors that is. I'm someone who works quite a lot, and I don't always have time to cook extravagant meals, and this just took 5 minutes to make. Delicious, it was quick to make, it's convenient, and right now there's a 10% discount if you click the link in my descriptions or the pinned comments below. If you're watching this on television and you can't get to my descriptions, I'll add a QR code right up here. Just scan your phone to get to my 10% discount link. I'm done with my lunch and time for a couple more hours of work. A couple of hours later, and I am making a super easy and quick dinner. It's basically going to be an Asian style tuna bowl. It's got canned tuna, rice, some vegetables, and seasonings. We always cook a lot of rice and freeze batches for days like these when we need something quick and easy. Makes for a great bowl. Now I'm just chopping up some cucumber, red onion, jalapeno. This dish is so versatile. You can use whatever you have in the fridge. Today I just have these, so this is what we got. For the tuna, I mix in mayo, sriracha, soy sauce, rice vinegar for acidity, and sesame oil. I don't really measure anything. I just add, mix, and taste, and add more as needed. Then I assemble everything. I add furikake to heat it up, white jasmine rice, add the veggies, and then the tuna. I'm also going in with sliced avocado, and I top everything with crispy fried onion and a Chinese chili crisp. This is like a poke bowl with a twist, basically. And then the canned tuna obviously makes this super affordable. I make variations of this bowl about once or twice a month, sometimes more. And sometimes I use fresh cooked salmon and or other veggies and toppings. This dish is super versatile. So good. God. They're tiny, but they're delicious. So a little embarrassing fun fact about me. I have always had difficulties finishing books. And I've had this issue since as long as I can remember, definitely as a kid. I don't have reading difficulties. It's just a matter of staying focused and not wander away in my thoughts. And it was always like this, and it didn't matter what type of book. And this was obviously a huge issue for me in school when we'd had to discuss the books. I would sit there with sweaty palms, hoping that the teacher wouldn't ask me any questions about the books. I would read the same page over and over and over again until I would just get tired, until I would eventually just put away the book. And I think my issue as a kid was I was just too scattered, always in my imagination. I just remember daydreaming quite a lot. Fast forward when I became an adult, one day I realized that I can get myself through self-help books. So I started reading self-help books, new age stuff, got into that for a while in my 20s. Then I kind of grew out of that. And then there was this whole phase of not reading any books at all for a while. And then recently, one TV show helped me ignite my interest in book reading. I'm a big fan of the Bridgerton TV series. Obviously, Bridgerton is based off of a series of books. And when the last season that just aired, when that finished, I had such a withdrawal and I felt like, oh, I need more Bridgerton in my life. I was like, how would I read the books? That should be a great way for me to ease in to reading again. It's obviously about love, and then it's a period piece, so which I love. And lo and behold, I was hooked. Got the Viscount Bridgerton, the Viscount Who Loved Me, because this is so far my favorite season of the television series, and couldn't stop reading it. I think I finished this thick book in like, I think 2 or 3 weeks. And then when I was done with this, I felt like I want more Bridgerton in my life. So then I went ahead and I got an offer from a gentleman. And actually the next season of the television series is going to be based off of this one. So I'm really excited to watch this. But I finished this in about the same time that I did the other book. I felt like I wanted more Bridgerton. So then I got the first book out of the series. And this is also the first season in the show. I felt encouraged and I got my confidence back about reading. And I felt like before I continue with the Bridgerton series, I should change it up a little bit. It ends with us. And you know what? I didn't realize when I picked this up that this was that film that was coming out. So the film came out about a month after I purchased the book. The way it's written, it is a light read and it is about relationships, but it's also about abuse. So I found it to be still a little bit different. I mean, very much different than the Bridgerton books. And this is obviously not a period piece. This was also a fast read for me. So I got even more encouraged to continue on reading books. So I'm trying to just keep it up. Anne Frank's diary. And obviously know the history of it, but I've never read her actual diary. I figured this would be a good read for me and it will be very different from everything else I've read. This one has been a little bit slower for me. So I'm going to try to kind of rush and, not rush, but get through the rest of this book because I want to get into some holiday reading. I picked up this book and I knew nothing about this book. I just walked into Barnes and Nobles because I noticed that they had like a holiday season section. This one caught my eye because of the title and the cover. So it's called Christmas with the Queen. 'Tis the Season. The Crown, one of my absolute favorite shows, by the way, meets When Harry Met Sally. One, it's one of my favorite movies, and two, it's one of my favorite holiday movies. But it's post World War II. It's history, it's food. There might be some love stuff there, or definitely some mysterious secrets. Okay, with that said, I think it's time to eat dinner and get back to my reading. So Bobby's making chicken Alfredo. We've been watching, binge watching Sopranos lately and really got in the mood for American Italian food. And we had roasted chicken that Bobby made the other day. So we have chicken leftovers. And we have some ingredients to make, well, you got in the mood to make Alfredo. Mm-hmm. You're craving it. So we have chicken Alfredo tonight. And then the cheese. Yeah, go crazy with the cheese.
Yeah, what kind of cheese is this?
Parmigiano Reggiano. Goes the leftover chicken. That chicken was really good too.
Oh.
Yum.
Oh wow, I want to watch this one. Oh yeah.
I think it's revenge is a dish best served cold.
So what I say?
But why revenge? We live in a time of technological and spiritual crisis. But you feel you're above all.
A full English breakfast by Bobby, the master chef. Yum, yum, yum. So good. So Bobby bought, he found this venison, ground venison pack. Where did you find them?
Grocery outlet.
Grocery outlet. So he's making this Swedish dish. They actually make with veal, but he's experimenting and making it with this venison ground beef. And so what do you have here? You're basting it in?
Yeah, a lot of butter, bacon fat, olive oil, a little bit truffle oil.
Wow, truffle.
Yeah.
And then garlic?
Yeah. Rosemary.
Wow. And then we have, he's boiling potatoes, gonna make mashed potato. And then we've got green peas, or what's it called, peas in butter.
Yeah.
And that's a typical
Brown
side,
butter.
browned butter. And then we have lingonberries with this dish, but since we don't have lingonberries right now, we're using cranberry sauce because that kind of tastes the same or similar.
Similar.
Wow, wow, wow. This looks absolutely amazing. You did a great job, Bobby. So we've got the fake lingonberry here. It's actually cranberry sauce. So this is called a Wallenbergare, which was a veal mousseline, I think it's called. But Bobby made it with ground venison. Okay. Not the best angle, but. Very buttery. That's what I'm tasting the most, but I like it. The meat is so juicy and it has a crispy coating, and then the inside is juicy. Oh, I see some rosemary there. I like what you did. Oh, I love this. Very good. We should share the recipe to the world. There's nothing really new here. Drinking my coffee, intermittent fasting. That's usually how my mornings look like. Bobby and I are gonna go to a film screening, and I've got my Anna Luisa herringbone necklace on. It's kind of dark in here now, the sun is setting, but herringbone necklace and a gold necklace my mom got me years ago with this heart pendant thing. Interestingly enough, Ana Luisa has something similar to this on their website if you want to check it out. And then kind of like a fall winter look going on tonight. Excuse the mess in the background. It's laundry week. So it's better lighting in here, but I'm just going to show you the herringbone necklace, the necklace from my mom, and then also I have the Ana Luisa hoops from a long time ago, and my ring, and off we go. God, there's always crap behind me.
Thanks for staying. And thanks Can you hear us?
They're coming.
How did were you thinking about doing this exact part of Brenda's life?
It's curious. I've always been fascinated by this period, completely unrelated to the fact that Bill had been working on this. The process of the character, I guess, were to simply, the only way to approach it was to approach it the way he would, which is to not really give a shit.
That's it for today. Don't forget, you can get the same Lanzhou noodle package I got from Chai Noodles with 10% off by clicking the link in my description box or in the pinned comment below. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed already, make sure to hit that subscription button and the bell button next to it to get notified for upcoming videos. Hope to see you in the next one. Bye.